This is a variation on the quick order entry method that we covered in a different video, where we're just typing in an item number, enter, quantity, enter. The key to this method of order entry using these top two boxes is whatever ends up in the very first line of the item list is what is going to get added to the order when you enter in a quantity. So when you're using item numbers, you don't really have to worry much because you're only ever going to have one item. It's always going to be the one that gets entered. But if you want to use this variation where you're actually typing in text or other kinds of searches, you may end up quite often with more than one result. And depending on how you have the list sorted, a different item may move up to the top position in the list. So keep that in mind. Generally, the way this is used is for customers where you like to place their orders off of an order history. It's also very handy if somebody is covering your district while maybe you're on vacation, and the person who's taking the order is not as familiar with your customers and what they might be generally ordering. So let's go over to order history like I just did. Type F4 or push that button, and then we're going to sort by the last order date, and I'm going to sort descending order with the arrow facing down. So that's always going to give our most recently bought items at the top, and then going down throughout the history. So if I'm on the phone with a customer and I'm not familiar with that customer, for instance, and they say, I want macaroni. Okay. Well, first of all, just by doing that, I can see that this one's on the bid list. It was the most recently ordered. And if I hit the enter key now and type a quantity of 1 and hit the enter key, I have added that to the list and I'm ready to type the next thing. So let's say I'm looking for apple bacon. All right. So now I've got 3 again. The most recent one is at the top. It's also the one on the bid list. I'm going to assume that's what I want, or if I can now at this point have a short list to ask questions to the customer. But that's most likely the one that they're going to want. Now I want 2 of those. I hit enter. All right, let's throw ourselves a little curve here. What if we hit barbecue? Type in barbecue. All right, get a bunch of them here. We know that it's in most recently sold, but I've still got a bunch to choose from here. Let's narrow it down just a little bit for smoky barbecue. Now, what happens if I want more than one of these? If I just hit enter and go to the quantity box and type 1, it's just going to give me that first one and clear the list, and I would have to type barbecue again to go get the other one. Say I want the first 2. Well, now I can sort of divert for a second to the standard method by either clicking in this box, like so, or if I'm up here and I'm more of a keyboard person, I can hit the tab key, and now I've moved down into our standard way of ordering where my cursor is sitting in this quantity box. I'm going to order 2 of those. Oh, sorry, 2 of those, and then hit enter. I've moved down to the next one. I'm ready for the next, so I'm going to hit 2 of those again and hit enter. And now I just double tap the tilde to move myself back up into that box and continue on. All right. And lastly, I want some ground beef. And I want 80/20. All right, and let's see, chuck. All right, there it is, and I want to get 2 of those. Oh, not 21 of those. Let's go to F2 to look at our current order. I'm going to hit tab to move down into this list and correct that mistake. Type 2, enter. And now I am ready to mark this order ready to sync and send it in.